Hi everyone, so today I am doing a recreation of Kylie Jenner's Vogue video where she did her full face of makeup. I just thought it was really cool to see her do that, and I wouldn't say I'm like a big fan of her, but like I enjoy what she's doing, you know? Like I like watching videos of her and I like her business and what she's doing, so I figured I would recreate it, and this is what I came up with. And yeah, it's kind of cute. I mean, I guess I didn't come up with it, I recreated it, but this is sort of how it ended up on me. And I don't know, it's a little cute moment, so I hope you guys enjoy. And just remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll just get into it. First what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyebrows, because that's what she does first. I'm going to literally go like step by step doing exactly what she did. She used a brow pencil, which is convenient for me because so do I. However, she has way fuller brows than me, so I have to actually like basically draw mine in while she can just kind of fill hers in. So I'm gonna like speed this up while I do it, but okay, this is what we have going. I know they look kind of sloppy, but she cleans them up with concealer, which is also convenient because so do I. And she used a lighter concealer, so I'm going to use my NARS Creamy Radiant, which is still convenient. I'm basically just doing my eyebrows how I normally would, so thanks Kylie. And she only does the under part of her eyebrows. Okay, so that's the eyebrows done, and then I need to get my little list out actually so I can remember exactly step by step what she's doing. Okay, and then she starts with moisturizer and chapstick, by the way, which I already have on, and then she puts the same concealer all over the eyelid and blends it out with a beauty blender, and then puts face powder on top. So I'm gonna do just that. And then she takes face powder. It was a loose powder, so I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me. And she takes it on a brush. So I need like a powder brush, kind of. Yeah, this will work. I don't ever wear robes. I just wore this for the video because it seemed fun, but it's causing more issues. Okay, so that's done. That's actually a good brush. I've never used it before. That was a brand new brush. Okay, next what she does, I'm going to delete all the things that I've already done so I can. Okay, next she does eyeshadow. So to be honest, I don't own any Kylie cosmetic stuff. I admire her as like an entrepreneur-esque kind of person, but I don't actually own any of her products. I'm going to take the Prism palette actually, and I'm going to take the shade Eden, and I'm going to use that as the peachy kind of shade. I'm going to just very lightly do it first, and then she put a champagne color on her brow bone. So I'm going to take Beamin from the Too Faced Life's a Festival palette. It's like this yellow, white yellow kind of shade. And it like works as like a champagne kind of gold color. And then next what she did is she took a brown color underneath the peach shade to do like a basic sort of cut crease situation. I'm going to take Peach Tart from the Just Peachy palette on a angled brush, and I'm really tapping off the excess. And she said to make it like a basic cut crease, so I just blended that with the peach shade just a little bit to make sure everything was like pretty well blended, because Kylie's eyeshadow is always really well blended, and I feel like she did it like almost too flawlessly in that video, so I felt like I had to like overcompensate a little bit with my blending skills. Then she takes one of her new like gold shades, but it's like a copper, so I'm going to mix Eternal and Pyramid together, and she applies it with her finger. So I'm just gonna take Eternal and then take Pyramid and sort of mix it up on the back of my hand a little bit just to, and I'm just gonna apply that all over the eye. And then next she has like a new like dark orange sparkly eyeshadow, but I got Sunset Dream by Too Faced, so that's what we're gonna use. And she applies that like in her like tear duct area, basically in her inner corner. So I'm gonna do the same. Okay, so I removed all excess makeup because that's what she did. And then she took a full coverage foundation and mixed it with like an illuminating thing. So she has the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops, but I don't have those. So I'm going to take my Glamglow Nude Glow thing, and I'm just going to do, she did like 2 pumps of this and then like 4 pumps of foundation. I'm just going to do, like, I did 1 pump of the shimmery thing. I'm going to do 1 pump of this, and we're going to see how it goes. But she used a brush, which, not gonna lie, I don't really use brushes for my face makeup, but you know, this is all about testing out things. So I'm gonna take this brush and just go for it. So first she applies it and then she blends it out with her beauty blender. So that's what I'm gonna do next. This blended out really well though. And then she takes the rest of her foundation that she has and applies it above her eyebrows, basically, so that she doesn't have to get too close to her eyebrows, which is a very smart idea that I have not thought of. So thanks, Kylie, for giving me a new idea. And I'm just gonna take some on a concealer brush. Then after that she does concealer. So she says that she uses a pink and, or a beige and a yellow one. So she put the pink one on the inner corner and then did all the highlighting with the yellow one. So the pinkish one that I'm going to be using is Too Faced Born This Way. And then the yellow one is NARS Creamy Radiant. She highlighted everywhere except her forehead, so I'm not gonna highlight my forehead. Okay, and then she applied loose powder to bake under the eyes, and then she put pressed powder all over the face. So I'm just going to get some powder. And then she took pressed powder all over the face, which I have. So I have a matte Bare Minerals powder, which I'm going to apply everywhere. That's not my brush. And then she did bronzer, my ColourPop Private Party bronzer. And I'm gonna do it with a different brush. I'm gonna do it with this like flat sort of brush basically. And just do the thing. She said that she does it in a 3 motion, which means also doing it on your jawline and forehead. So that's what I'm doing. And then, oh boy, she baked underneath the cheekbones. So we're just gonna do that as well. Okay. And then she did lip liner. She did a lot of stuff like very out of order, but she did a dark brown lip liner. So the lip liner that I'm gonna use is Nude Beige by NYX, because that's like the darkest lip liner I think I have. She completely shaded her lips, so that's what I did. And then she took like a light pink looking lipstick. Yeah, that's like what it looked like. So I'm gonna take YSL's 70. That seems a little bit more. And then she took the peach shade and dragged it under the lower lash line. So we gonna do that. So I'm just gonna dip back into Eden and just drag that down. And then she took the orange shadow, which I'm actually going to just like wet this brush just a little bit because her orange is way more pigmented than mine. And it's darker, so this will help. And she just dragged that down. Okay, and then she took brightening powder under the eyes. This looks so wild without any like mascara or anything, but she took brightening powder under the eyes, so I'm going to go back to that Bare Minerals palette. I'm going to take the Glow powder and just apply that underneath the eyes. And then she did nose contour, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, and then she did pink blush, like everywhere. So she did like a light pink blush, so I'm going to take this shade called Spoiled from the Radiant Blush palette. So for blush, I'm going to take this like fluffy boy and just take this pink shade. And she like loves blush, so I'm gonna be like kind of heavy-handed. So this is where she did lashes, and she just put mascara on since she has extensions. So I'm gonna do the Monroe 3D Silk Lashes by Battington Lashes and go off camera and do those. So she also does mascara on the bottom, so I'm gonna do that on camera now. But these are the lashes on. She uses brown mascara on the bottom, but I don't own brown mascara, so which I feel like is something that I like definitely should own. And then next, she did gold highlighter. So I'm going to take the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. And she said she likes to do it on a smaller brush. So I'm going to take it on my Morphe M510. And just go for it. She put it basically everywhere, so I'm gonna do that same thing. She put it on the nose. And I think she put it on the Cupid bow. And then she did light pink lip gloss. So I'm gonna take this Infallible lip gloss. It doesn't really have like the color payoff I want, so hold up. So I'm gonna take MAC Saint Germaine lip gloss and put that on the center. Yeah. And then she did brow gel. So she took like the end of it and went in because she said that the end has the most product, which I didn't know, but now I know, so. And then she did more blush. So I'm gonna do that. And then she did setting spray. And I'm gonna do the CoverFX Illuminating setting spray. And that's the whole look. It definitely doesn't look as cool as hers, but it was a fun attempt, to be honest. And I was really reluctant about the lips because the lips look a little odd, but I think with the gloss and stuff they look better. And yeah, this is the whole Kylie Jenner Vogue video recreation makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if there's any other recreation kind of things you want me to do. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.